Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the cryptocurrency market this Wednesday as Elon Musk, Cathie Woods, and Jack Dorsey had some very nice things to say about Bitcoin at the B-Word event today, causing this bullish engulfing candle that has now brought us above the weekly open, and we have officially recaptured the 50-week moving average sitting at $32,300 US, but we've yet to get a confirmation. However, this is one big step towards a potential rescue operation. So today is a very important time. I want to talk about what's happening here. Of course, we can blame this on the news of Elon Musk, Cathie Woods, and Jack Dorsey getting together, saying that the cryptocurrency market is a great market. Of course, they love pumping the market. They have large positions in this market. So the question today is this going to be a real potential reversal, or is this just another relief rally to see continued downside? I want to talk about that today because you can see we decided to hold this market structural support and Bitcoin decided to take a turn here, and this caused altcoins like Ethereum to see even more strength against Bitcoin, which validates our thesis that altcoin season is certainly not over. Notice with Ethereum recapturing 1980, holding 1760, not coming below. I haven't taken a long position yet. Of course, we did enter initially here on the 26th of June, but I want to talk about what I'm watching to get a real confirmation on whether or not we're going to see this translate into a rescue operation that could potentially even take Ethereum back towards the $3,000 level, because remember, 1980 to 3,500 is a range, and that means that we could be seeing the potential early signs that Ethereum is ready to break out. We have the London hard fork coming in August 4th. Notice how the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart here on the daily holding this 100-day moving average right now. Is this just a relief rally to see continued downside, or is this truly a reversal? We're going to have to look at the revolving parts like the total cryptocurrency market cap chart, others dominance, and Bitcoin dominance, and then of course correlate the traditional markets like the DXY to what's happening. You can see we're seeing a little bit more calmness today, but we are still in this range that is trying to get us to that 93.82 level. That's a big puzzle piece to talk about. You guys are watching the Snipers channel. My name is Naeem Al-Obeidi. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, Snipers. We want to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel, and every like will help our YouTube channel dominate the YouTube algorithm. First, I want to talk about what's happening to Bitcoin. So we decided to just see this bullish engulfing candle still within 35,000 and 26,000 in this range. But here's the thing. We talked about this weekly open and this $32,300 level yesterday where we have the 50-week moving average. Now, this is going to be the first place that the bulls have to defend and conquer if we want to assume a successful rescue operation is in progress for Bitcoin. So this $32,300 level, we've yet to see any full daily candles, any 4-hour candles fully close above 32,300. Those are going to be the first signs of confirmation that there is a potential rescue operation in place. If we were to actually just take this horizontal line tool and draw out this $32,300 level, because it is an extremely important level right now, then what you'll notice is not even an hourly candle has closed above 32,300. So here's what I'm watching for this rescue operation. If we can get above 32,300 and close hourly and 4-hour candles above this level, that tells me that the chance of Bitcoin coming back up to 34,788 becomes highly likely. That would be a 7% push to the upside. If that happens, the thesis that we've maintained on this channel, that while Bitcoin is consolidating, as it always does, altcoins will always outperform Bitcoin for the most part during a consolidation phase. So is this going to be an opportunity for altcoins to see outperformance against Bitcoin and get to 34,788 to now test the monthly open? That's on the table. The first signs of a rescue operation being successful is going to be hourly and 4-hour candles above 32,300. If we can get that, then we can assume this is a potential rescue operation that's going to be successful. Now, everything morphs from the smaller time frames into the larger time frames, so we can monitor the micro time frames to talk about how Bitcoin's reacting now that we've tested 32,300. It is not a surprise here that we have this bearish tail and a lot of sell volume coming in at the exact level of 32,300. So this is a puzzle piece. This looks like a potential short-term top. What we need to monitor right now on the 4-hour chart, notice this candle. The first one testing 32,300, bearish tail, and it's red. And notice how much sell pressure came in comparison to buy volume. So it looks like the ground is fertile when it comes to retail investors, because you can see a lot of buy volume. But when it comes to institutional investors, we're seeing these large spikes of sell. That's a big puzzle piece. I think that validates the fact that if we can get above 32,300, that's a major win for the bulls. So that's what I'm watching. If and until we can get above 32,300 with hourly and 4-hour confirmations, the downside is still on the table, and this could just be another relief rally in this downtrend to continue further down. So that's what I'm monitoring right now. A lot's going to change tomorrow, but we have to address that there's still a lot of sell volume here, but that $32,300 level is really the level we want to get to. And so when we look at what's happening to the altcoins, Ethereum leading the pack here, showing more strength than Bitcoin today, back towards 1980. If we get above 1980, this is probably going to happen only if Bitcoin can get above 32,300. That, I think, is going to be the final confirmation that we need, that the Ethereum price could see a lot more upside than Bitcoin over the next few weeks, because this range takes us all the way to 3,500 US dollars. This green line doesn't matter as much because it's a previous weekly open. We're going to remove it. But the real range here above 1980 takes us to that $3,300 level. So that's what I'm monitoring for Ethereum. If we get above 1980 hourly and 4-hour confirmations, it's the same deal with Bitcoin getting above 32,300. We can expect a push to the upside. The Ethereum to Bitcoin chart is starting to show signs of life back at this 100-day moving average. I don't think this is anything to go home and tell grandma about yet, but there's still potential we could see further downside here. I think this is all going to have to do with what happens to Bitcoin. So we really need to monitor the others' dominance chart, because if we stay above this 200-day moving average, that could potentially signal that we are seeing the end of this downtrend here, because we came up, we formed this bullish type of flag, and this could break out, indicating altcoins are going to be seeing strength. Whether Bitcoin goes up or down, this could go up. So we want to monitor this as Bitcoin decides to either get above 32,300 to test 34,708, or if it wants to continue further down. And I think that's what's going to move these revolving parts like others' dominance and Bitcoin dominance. Now, when we look at traditional markets, the DXY showing some calmness today, coming down 0.2%, testing the weekly open. We don't want to ignore the DXY, but it's good that we're coming down. If we start coming back up, that's where I'd be concerned. Point is, though, we are in this range aiming towards these higher levels. That could be the catalyst to see the S&P 500 come back down and retest this 50-day moving average. If we come a second time, we're potentially going to come down to this 100-day moving average. I just want to throw that on the table because U.S. oil is a commodity. Sometimes that's a leading indicator. And U.S. oil did the same thing that S&P 500 is doing. It came above the monthly and weekly open after seeing this like potential top, and then it kind of faked everyone out and came all the way back down towards this 100-day moving average. Is that going to happen here to the S&P 500? I think that we need to monitor that scenario. So if that happens, that's not going to be the best. This could just be another relief rally before more downside. But if we can start breaking some of these candle highs and seeing more strength that we want to continue price discovery, that's the best case scenario for Bitcoin. So that's what I'm going to be monitoring here. And then the gold to Bitcoin chart, still fighting inside of this ascending triangle. We're going to monitor this. This is going to be an interesting chart to see. Is this going to push down or up, right? So very good timing for Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, and Jack Dorsey to get on the news, right? Thank you all for tuning into the Snipers channel today. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want to give away Principles by Ray Dalio to one of you watching Snipers. Comment your favorite altcoin and smash the like button. You'll have a chance to win. Mike Cron says, absolutely, you said it in the past. I remembered, and I once again was watching for that volume today. Love your videos, and I thank you for the kind words, Mike. Send me a message on Instagram. You want a book. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. A lot's going to be changing here in the next few days. Let's really monitor what's happening here. Are we going to be able to reclaim 32,300? That's a huge puzzle piece right now because that gets us above the 50-week moving average. That's where we want to see hourly and 4-hour candles right now to assume some upside. Thank you all for tuning in today. Until next time, snipers out.